Thanks, Tim. The iPad changed the game for the tech world, and in a couple of weeks, the tablet's upgrade iPad 2 debuted a couple of weeks ago, opening the door for a whole bunch of new accessories. And here now to tell us a little bit more about that and also some of the alternatives out there, Julio Ojeda-Zapata, who's consumer technology writer for the St. Paul Pioneer Press. And the iPad 2 debut has actually provided some new business for some Minnesota companies, which is pretty cool. Now, first thing, this thing is going to go worldwide this Friday, right?
Yeah.
So what's happened in Japan has not stopped Apple from launching
It has
that.
slowed it down in Japan a little bit, but elsewhere in the world, it's going to go right ahead.
Okay, now those who were lucky enough to get their hands on one need to put it in something, and that's where the Minnesota companies come through.
Yeah, well, the iPad provides the smart cover, which is very nice, but the problem with the smart cover doesn't protect the back of the iPad.
Right.
So I've become a really big fan of several local companies that make some wonderful accessories for the iPad. One of them is called Pad and Quill. These guys, you can put your iPad in there and then close it.
And it's wood around there. It's sort of like an old school book, which is kind of cool.
It's Baltic birch wood.
Okay.
And a leather cover. So it's lovely. And then another company called Bird and Bell, B-Y-R-D and B-E-L-L-E. They make these lovely wool.
Just a little sleeve.
Beautiful. They make them for MacBook laptops as well.
Now, I was looking at this and I thought it was a book, but it is made to look like a book. And who makes this? Nedrelo,
N-E-D-R-E-L-O-W. And then it looks like a book, but you flip it open, you can stick it in there, close that, stick it on your bookcase.
Voila.
And then if a thief comes in, then they won't know the iPad is there.
Good point.
And it says this is, but you don't want the one that says this is not a book.
Steal me. Okay, not everybody's into the Apple products. Some people are looking at the other things coming out. BlackBerry has something coming out. This is the Zoom.
There's a wave of iPad competitors coming on the scene, and the first one that I think is really good is the Motorola Zoom, which runs the Android operating system. Very nice machine. If you're a Google head, I use a lot of Google services that will appeal to you. It's not as good a media device for movies and music. It's not as good for that. But overall, it's a nice tablet, a little pricier than the iPad, but there's a Wi-Fi only version coming out soon that's going to be price competitive.
We're running out of time, but I wanted to ask, what days is your column out? I've enjoyed reading it. So for people who want to learn more about technology in the Pioneer
Sundays in the Pioneer Press, and then if you're a mobile enthusiast, you should check out Mobile Twin Cities, which meets once a month. If you're into mobile technology, you should go to the meetings.
All right, Julio Ojeda-Zapata from the Pioneer Press, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it, especially coming out in this weather. Tim, back to you.